Welcome back to the darkest show on the face of the earth. Something
reeks. I wonder if it's that dude there. It's just like wallowing in his own filth.
Everything's completely rotten. The refrigeration must have failed. We finally got storage, and there's no food worth eating.
Well, there's a dude there you could eat.
Look. Passed away long ago, I suppose. What are you supposed to say?
Hack him up, grill him over a fire.
Okay, we're done. Looks like some kind of seed. So, literally, the only thing worth finding is a seed.
Couldn't you do that with a lot of those rotten fruits, too?
The following is written on a soiled sheet of paper. The rat is more than just a statue. It knows the secret of this dome. Catch it. Rotten food is really good for fertilizer unless it's really rotten. Once it's dried out, it's not worth anything. This is that point.
Yeah, but you could use the seeds, right?
Well, you can use a seed.
Well, the seeds in the rotten fruit.
I hate this part.
Yeah, chase him down.
Yeah. And you're just slightly faster than him. But if you get caught
Yeah.
Got him. I give up. I'll tell you everything. Press and hold L and R buttons, then press A to access the secret passage. Squeak! Don't make any mistakes, you'll be sorry! If you make a mistake, it doesn't care. Nothing happens.
Could you imagine if somebody just went up to you in real life? Said, dude, you gotta hold the L and R buttons.
Okay. Huh?
What does that even mean? Oh, hey, it's a bugger.
Yeah, this is actually kind of cool. The bugger will attack anything that moves, which includes the enemies.
And it'll attack in a line.
It's just out of alignment there. Oh, well. Oh, crap, Chrono's dying. Whoopsie.
Yeah, he is.
I keep forgetting that damage in this game is actually rather more significant than in most Square Enix games.
I prefer RPGs that have you heal after every fight.
Chrono Cross did that, actually. It was a big thing. Chrono Cross actually made it so that you could, if you so desired, run away from every single battle, including all of the boss battles, at any time.
Running away from boss battles.
But if it was a battle that you actually had to do, it would throw you back into the battle immediately, and that was a good thing. Because the way that the magic system worked in that game, you had what were called elements on an element grid, but each element could only be used once per battle. So if you ran out of elements to use, you ran away, and then you immediately went back into the battle with all of your hit points back, and or potentially all of your hit points back, I should say, and you had all of your elements back. And now that I think about it, Chrono Cross actually did not heal you after every battle. But it did give you the option of healing quickly, I guess.
So great, we have these imaginative and new enemies, Bug.
Yeah, well. We're helping the buggers.
Such a breath of fresh air.
Oh, don't worry, we'll be fighting debuggers before you know it.
Oh boy. Can't wait.
They look exactly like the buggers.
Just a palette swap?
I think I can actually avoid a lot of battles down here, so I might do that. Hey, Marley learned her second technique.
Don't need XP anymore?
Not really.
They got their abilities?
Levels in this game are... As long as you are regularly gaining levels, then you're fine. You don't need to get a lot of them. Good technique and, dumping healing spells on shit works better than grinding. I don't think you ever really need to grind, either.
That's good.
Oh, wait.
Abnormal for a, RPG,
JRPG,
though.
Yeah. Well, this ain't no Shin Megami Tensei. It's damn sure.
I love that series.
Super fucking hard. Wait, are you thinking of Shin Megami Tensei or Persona?
I like Persona.
Okay. Because Persona is actually a spin-off series that is not quite as hard as Shin Megami Tensei.
I also did play, I think, Digital Devil Saga?
I never played that. I've seen it played, and it was pretty good. Alright, here we go. So this is the info center. Good, the computer's still operational. We run a search on time warp, so we might find our gate.
Yes, this computer that obviously hasn't been used in 400 years.
Future tech, dude. East of Airstone.
I don't know if you can hear the dogs in the background, but they're driving me nuts.
A little bit. Past the Empire State Building.
I was gonna say, you beat me to it.
Protodome. Leave it to Luca. I'm beginning to think you find anything with this device. Say, what does this button do?
Let's go find a Twinkie.
Shh.
What an idiot.
1999 AD. Visual record of the Day of Lavos.
Oh, Lavos. I know Lavos.
Here comes the good music. So you're wondering why the future looks like shit?
It's because of this jackass.
Yeah.
Bringing down a rain of hellfire.
And he did it 300 years ago.
In 1999.
Can you imagine seeing that?
Oh god, the static is driving me nuts.
Yeah, no, don't worry, it'll turn off. This can't be the way the world ends.
No, 'cause we'll fix it. I can fix
There's only one thing we can do. We must change history, just like Chrono did when he saved me. Okay, Luca? Okay, Chrono? She's so desperate. It's
what if you
it's not going to happen for 1,000 years from our time. But they're
999
years. It was a stroke of luck that we were sent here through that gate. Chrono, let's go. Okay.
No.
Together we can do this.
I'm just going to leave you guys here and go back to my home.
Actually, if you say no, Luca starts teasing you about looking heroic in front of Marley. And Chrono's like, oh yeah!
This is going to happen in, almost 1,000 years. I'm just gonna go live out my life, and grandkids will live out their lives, and who gives a shit about my great-grandkids?
That's basically the definition of heroism, right? It's something that you don't actually have to worry about and will never affect you.
But you do it anyway.
Exactly. Because not only is it the right thing to do, but it's... You shoulder the responsibility of doing it, right? It's super...
Right.
It's crazy. I mean, that's why I like these characters, because they see something that is totally wrong, and that will never affect them, and they take it upon themselves to save the day.
It's like the plot of Odd Thomas.
I don't know what that is.
It's a book series and a movie.
Oh.
The plot line is, I see dead people, but then by God I do something about it.
That sounds actually pretty cool.
That's a great movie. Had Chekhov from the new series as the main character.
Nuclear vessels.
We are going to Vulcan. It hey warp.
You're strange. You're different from us. I think it's because we're healthy.
You're strange and different from us. We must be prosecuted.
Actually, in the DS translation, they changed that line, which is, it said, you're strange, you're different from us. And she goes, I think it's because we have hope. Which I feel is a much stronger message than because we're healthy.
Because I just ate a buttload of food when I woke up today.
God,
you guys should have been there.
There was chicken. You always don't know what chicken is. There was meat. You guys don't know what meat is.
There was frosted mini wheats.
Oh, it was fantastic.
I just pushed that guy out of the way.
Yeah, they don't.
Come on, bro. Just come on. Get out of the way.
The thing is, you can't really see it, but they actually all... Now you can't see it, but they actually all watch as you leave. Which I thought was a really cool thing. There's a lot of things that this game did really well.
Come back. We must feast upon your flesh.
This is actually kind of optional, but I'm going to do this now because it gives me a new sword.
Ooh, swords are good. Weird eye floaty thingy.
Also, it sets up something for later in the game that doesn't make sense if you don't do it, so... You know, in the interest of narrative causality.
What the hell are those things?
Those are Egders.
Egders.
It's an egg, and the purple stuff is goop from inside the egg.
It's derpy egg. Egder.
It's super derpy egg.
Oh! Maybe Egder is the egg, and the thing inside is a horrible alien wearing an Egder suit. Huh? Come on. No? Men in Black reference?
I'm not giving you the dignity of a response.
Okay.
God, that one hurt my brain. A lot of things hurt my brain today. You are top of the list.
Damn ugly sea creatures.
They're Nereids.
Nereids. Greek nymph?
Living in a sewer.
Yeah, and also extremely ugly. The Greek nymphs were extremely attractive and female. These things could be female, but I highly doubt it.
And if they were, would you want to know?
No, but, you know,
No.
let's just stick your finger in his cloaca and find out.
Let's not do that. Steve Irwin. You can't disparage Steve Irwin. He is an Australian treasure.
He is a world treasure.
But that one that belongs to Australia specifically.
He belongs to the world. Really, I dug up his bones and spread them across the world.
Really?
Yeah.
Please say that's not true.
Only because you're my friend, I will lie to you and say that.
I'm going to actually have to look that up now, and if it's true, I'm going to be really upset.
No. I did not go dig up his bones.
Did you send somebody to go dig up his bones?
Maybe.
Alright,
I will neither confirm... Hey, it's the cat.
Let's check this out. Here's a diary. Here's the last page. It's all over. The fishermen attack if I make even the slightest noise. Rather have my gums scraped than have to fight these fiends. Ouch. So you go up, you talk to the cat, and then there's Nereids.
Because the cat meows? Yep. Dumbass cat.
Oh, it gets better, don't worry. This actually gets a little meta, if you can believe it.
I like how you just spin across the water and don't fall in.
Obviously, Chrono is Jesus. We should have named him Jesus.
You know, it is not surprising, given what's going on in this game. I mean, Jesus was obviously time-traveling wizard.
Maybe.
He had the robe?
I think it's more likely that Jesus was a Time Lord.
Exactly, time-traveling wizard.
He didn't have a TARDIS, though.
Sure, he did. It was the cave.
The TARDIS can't look like a cave. The TARDIS can look like...
It could look like anything.
You can look like anything!
Why, thank you. Not sure what it means, but I will take it as a compliment.
If you kick the can into the bucket, it makes a noise and there's Nereids.
Of course.
If you hit the cheese, a rat comes by that squeaks, and then there's Nereids. If you use the save
walk
point,
over the cheese.
The save point ding noise summons the Nereids. Super fucking meta.
Wow. Does that mean save points actually exist in universe?
Yes, actually.
God, I would love that. Imagine if you could just save your game at any time.
The only reason that I say that they actually exist in universe is because they are a crazy important plot point in Chrono Cross.
Oh, I remember from one of the Final Fantasy games where a save point would actually get up and attack you.
I don't
remember which one it is.
What are you talking about?
But it was funny. Like, the save point was a mimic.
Which one was that?
I don't remember. I just remember it from a Final Fantasy game.
It wasn't 7. It definitely wasn't 8.
It wasn't 8.
You've never
It might have been like 12 or 13.
I don't think
maybe
it was 12. I don't think it was 12. Oh, I don't think it was 13. It might have been 12. I haven't played that enough.
Yeah.
To really be able to say.
Could have been 9. I haven't played 9 in forever.
I mentioned this in one of the... I think it was one of the episodes of Zelda I did with Tyler. I'm not really a big fan of 9. It's on my top 3.
Yeah. It felt like a step back to me.
It was
went back to the chippiness and the...
It was a good game, don't get me wrong. It's just, I don't know, it did something wrong.
I was a much bigger fan of 10.
10 was fantastic. I feel like 10 had really... Okay, the voice acting notwithstanding, I feel
it was a
like...
little goofy, but it was their first foray into it.
And it was actually, generally speaking, pretty good. Mm-hmm. And for the record, the ha scene was good. People who think it was terrible need to shut their fucking mouths.
I also do have a soft spot for 10-2.
I never beat 10-2, actually.
As much as it was just pretty princess dress-up, we should play that on CharacterSelect.
Maybe.
You know, it's not a terribly long game.
It was long enough, and I feel like we would have to play 10 first.
Okay. That one actually is a long game.
You talked me into it, I guess. But no, I feel like 10 was an interesting return to dramatic consequences that had been missing in 9, 8, and 7, actually. Where there were consequences, they just weren't dramatic consequences, if you know what I mean.
Maybe. I really need to finish 7.
You haven't finished 7?
I haven't. My game actually derped out at me. I couldn't progress at all. I was stuck in Yuffie's basement or something, and nothing would work.
Okay.
So I couldn't progress. All my material was gone, I couldn't leave the room. Nothing worked.
I know exactly what point you're talking about.
Uh-huh.
You were totally not stuck.
No, I was. I tried everything.
Except the one thing you had to do to actually progress past it.
Hit the button? No, it wouldn't work.
Was it on the PC?
No. That was actually on the PlayStation.
Oh. Okay.
But there was a button you're supposed to hit, but it wouldn't let me hit the button.
Okay. That's weird.
So I couldn't progress. I tried for hours.
I tried for hours.
Because this is, when I was younger and I had the patience for this thing.
I don't think I ever played a game for literally... No, that's not true.
Well, I'd go back and try and... I'd load up the save and try and figure it out.
Right.
So I'd already put so much time into it.
Breath of Fire 3. Breath of Fire 3 and Dragon Warrior 7 I put literally hours into. Dragon Warrior 7, by the time I got to the second disc of 2 discs, I had put 100 hours into that game. 100 fucking hours. And then I stopped playing.
Can we talk about this disco worm?
Nope.
Destroying itself and, phasing part of you out?
No, we're good.
No? Okay.
Alright, moving on. Almost through the sewer, thank God.
Oh, Marley almost died.
No, there's a bunch of enemies in this game that have reduced to 1 HP attacks. I can't run away, my ass.
Well, it could have hit you after it reduced to 1. So she almost died.
I guess, technically.
Such a party pooper.
Yeah, I tried.
Going around pooping on parties.
Well, fuck those parties, dude. I mean, Jesus, have you seen the people that attend them? Assholes.
Shouldn't have covered their house in toilet paper then if they didn't want me pooping on it.
God, I mean... Right? I mean, you gotta use that toilet paper for something, and if I don't clean it up, they'll have to. I'm doing them a fucking favor, is what's happening.
Exactly.
That went to a weird place, I'm not gonna lie.
It did.
Uh,
The weird place was a party with toilet paper.
all parties have toilet paper, though. They kind of have to.
Somewhere in there.
Okay, so it's time for Confession Bear. I once went to a guy's house that I barely knew to play D&D.
Okay.
And while we were playing D&D, I had to go to the bathroom. This is not a gross story. I had to go to the bathroom. So I asked him where the bathroom was, and he pointed it out, and I was like, sweet. So I went to the bathroom, and I sat down on his toilet, and he had a weird toilet seat that instead of being, like, almost flush with the toilet itself, was, like, raised up almost an inch. But it was only raised up at certain points, and my fat ass broke it. And I walked out of there, and I told nobody, and I left.
Oh, God.
It was awful.
So then he goes into the bathroom like, who the fuck broke my toilet seat?
I don't know, I went back there, and they never brought it up, so...
Maybe he thought he broke it.
I don't know, maybe.
And then he got in a fight with his girlfriend about her, gaining weight, and she broke his toilet seat. And then they broke up.
I'm reasonably sure, like 51% sure that didn't happen.
You are the reason they broke up.
So this is Death Peak.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah, can't go up. The wind blows you off. So we're done.
All right.
Going back through the sewer.
Well, that's it for Chrono Trigger, everybody.
Yeah, all right. We've failed completely.
Yeah, the game is over.
Next time on Character Select.
We'll play a better game.
Yeah, I guess so. No, we'll go to Lab 32, I believe it is. Yeah, Lab 32. 2300 AD, that's the time period we're in case you were wondering.
2300 AD.